Like, I want people around me that want to be a winner in life. Why I forget his age for a second, y'all? That's it. I don't know if that's clear enough to you, but it's clear enough to me. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Trenice, and I would like to say thank you for coming to watch my video, and hopefully you stay and watch many more. So today's video is a get to know me, since I'm just starting on my channel, which is called OnlyTrenyce. So let's start with some basic questions. So the first question was, how old am I? And I am 19 years old. And then the question after that was, when is your birthday? And my birthday is May 29th, 2003. I'm an 03 baby. Another question was, what is my sign? I'm a Gemini. And like a lot of people who are really involved with signs get really surprised by that when they meet me. And so next is, what is your nationality / ethnicity? So nationally, I was born in America, so my nationality would be American. But ethnicity wise, my family is Jamaican. My parents were born and raised there. I've gone there. That's all the food I eat. That's what I was growing up around. So the next question is, how tall are you? And I am 5'3". And I guess on Instagram, I appear taller because I guess I have a long torso and long legs. So a lot of people think I'm at like 5'7", 5'8". But no, when you see me in person and I stand up, I look not that tall. Like, I'm sorry, I'm pretty much a disappointment when it comes to height. So next question was, do I have any siblings? Yes, I have a sibling. My lovely little brother, Tahan. He's 7. Why I forget his age for a second, y'all? But he's 7. His name actually is Arabic, and it means to endure, bear, withstand, and resist. I didn't know that, but I ended up Googling it because it goes with one of the questions that I'm gonna answer later. So just stay tuned if you want to know. So next was my favorite food. I love Jamaican food. Like, when I'm at school, because I'm in college, I miss it a lot. Like, I miss the curry chicken, the oxtail. I miss all of that. But that's obviously my favorite food. I also like Mexican food. Like, I love me some tacos, quesadillas, etc. Like, I love that. Next is my favorite artist. And to be honest, I don't have a favorite artist. Like, I don't say there's anybody that I love so much that I know every single song. You could ask me, I'm like, I know the lyrics, I know this. Like, no. And my playlist is very versatile. It's a lot on there, a lot of different people. So yeah. Next was, where was I born and raised? So I was born in Somerset, New Jersey. And a lot of people don't know where that is. Well, like, if you live in Jersey, still a lot of people don't know where that is. People that live there, we call it Franklin. It's near Rutgers, New Brunswick. Like, if you know that college, yeah. I didn't want to go there because it's too close to home for me. I literally lived like 5 minutes away. So the next question was my favorite movies. So my first favorite movie is Babs, Black African Princesses. I love that movie with Halle Berry. Just one of my favorite movies. I just love it. Like, the first time I watched it, I was just like, this is just so funny to me. My next favorite movie, I love the whole Fast and Furious series. Have I watched those series? I probably didn't get to watch the last 2 movies. But I just love the series. It's just, I don't know, that's like my type of action movie. Next is, what are my favorite songs at the moment? So my first favorite song at the moment is Barbarian by Lil Durk. I will rap that song if it comes on, word for word. Next is Till the Wheels Fall Off by Chris Brown. So I'm actually on a dance team at my school, and we have a swagger to this song. And when I started listening to this, I was like, I like this song. Like, if you really listen to the words, I like it because I love songs based off words too. So, well, I should say lyrics. Let me be specific. Lyrics. So, next, I like the song Spread Thin by Mariah the Scientist. Of course, I heard it on TikTok, but that wasn't the first song I heard by her. The first song I heard by her was To You, and that was introduced to me by my current roommate, who y'all will meet in future videos. So, next was, where would you want to travel if you had the money right now? So if I have the money right now, and I think they said if you had like the clothes to go, I would be in the Maldives. Like, that's one of like my dream vacations. That is where I would be, relaxing, de-stressing, and all that stuff. So next thing is favorite thing to do to pass time. One thing about me, in between classes, I'm gonna take a nap. That's one thing I'm gonna do to pass time. Take a nap or watch true crime videos on YouTube. There's a lot of true crime people on YouTube that I love to watch and just sit down and listen to them talk. Just so calming. That's a fun fact about me. A lot of people don't know that I really like true crime. And that's it for the basic questions section. So we're gonna get into some personality questions. So let's see. So the first question is, what is your style? So personally, when it comes to me, I don't really think I have a style per se, because I like versatility. Like, I like, if this looks cute, I want to wear that. Like, if it's preppy and I like it, I want to do preppy. If it's flashy, I want to do flashy. If it's calm, athletic, I'll do it. It's like whatever I feel in the moment. So I wouldn't say I have a style. Well, even though somebody told me one time they liked my aesthetic, and I don't necessarily know what they meant by that, and I didn't bother asking. Okay, next is pet peeves. I have a couple right now, but there's probably way more, but these are the ones that I could just remember in the moment. So first pet peeve is burping, coughing, and sneezing. Like, I think it's because my parents were so big on this. Like, when I burp, when I cough, when I sneeze, even when I yawn, like, I cover my mouth. Like, that's just something I do. Next is rude people. Like, I just hate people that are rude for no necessary reason. Like, sometimes if you accidentally bump into somebody, they want to get all rowdy and rude, and it's just like, I'm sorry, that was my fault. Like, especially if we're in a crowded space, what do you expect? Next is short conversations taking long. Like, if I text you to ask you like about something, like literally to explain something, I'd rather you explain it to me in those 5 minutes and we could be done with each other than take 24 hours to have that conversation. Next is being late. Anybody who knows me knows I love being on time, knows I love to plan stuff ahead. Like, I just love being on time. Like, when I'm late, it just gets me upset. Sometimes I leave and my mom will be like, "Trenyce, you're leaving way too early," and I'm like, I'd rather be early than late. Like, that's just how I am. And next is repeating myself. Like, I repeat myself about 3 times and you're out. Like, I'm not repeating myself. Because I feel like, why aren't you listening? Like, I'd rather you just listen, and I would have said it once and we would have been done. But like, you weren't listening to me, and that low-key hurts my feelings at the same time. But you know, it is what it is. So next one is being interrupted / ignored. I hate when people ignore me. Like, I'm talking to you, but you're not listening to me. Like, I just don't like the feeling of being ignored, and I also don't like being interrupted. Because it's like, I'd rather let me just finish what I'm saying, and then you can say everything you feel. Because like, sometimes when I'm interrupted, I lose my train of thought, and I lose the passion of saying what I wanted to say. Next question was, have I ever been in a fight? No, I never really had problems with people. I'm really non-problematic. I don't really like drama. It doesn't really get anywhere. It doesn't really help. So I never really been in a fight. What do you look for in a friend? So when it comes to friend, I look for loyalty. Like, I want someone who's going to be loyal to me, and you know, not no backstabber, because a lot of these days females are really backstabbers. goal-oriented / winners. Like, I want people around me that want to be a winner in life and are having these goals that they all want to accomplish and dreams that they want to accomplish. Like, and one thing I'm gonna say, this also ties into being supportive, because I support like all my friends and all their dreams and aspirations, because I want everybody around me to do good and everybody around me to win. So I also want supportive friends, because I support who supports me. Not even that, sometimes I support you and you may not support me, which we're not even really gonna go into that. People that knows how to have a good time / adventurous. Like, I like to try new things. I like to try new food places. I like to go do new activities, and I just like people who's down to do that too, because sometimes I don't always want to go out to party. Like, I'm not a party every weekend type of person. I'm really laid back, chill. Like, we could go out to eat, try this new food spot. I'm down. Anything with food, I am down. But just anybody that knows how to have a good time and is not always complaining when we go out. Next is positive. Like, I just need positive people. Like, the negative energy doesn't really do anything but like stop your progress, stop your motion. And people who can accept constructive criticism, I feel like that's really important, because a lot of times you tell friends stuff and they get all mad and don't want to be your friend. But like, that constructive criticism why can't I speak? Constructive criticism is just how you grow. Like, that's how I see it. And just know, I won't be heavy editing this video, because I want to give y'all real, raw, and uncut, because that's just, I'm not a perfect person. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? I consider myself an ambivert. So a lot of people, I'm surprised, a lot of people don't know what an ambivert is, but it's basically you're in between. Like, I could be very quiet and I could be very social, because a lot of my family on my dad's side think like I'm super quiet. But my cousins be like, no, she talks. Like, when she's really around people, she knows she talks. And it's like, I do talk, but I'm very observant. So like, that's, sorry, that was my air freshener in my dorm. But yeah, I do talk when I feel comfortable. That's just me. Next is describe yourself in 3 words. Authentic, genuine, positive. Next is, this is the question I was talking about when I was asked about siblings. Meaning of my name and pronunciation. So my name is Trenyce. I'm gonna put it literally right here. Trenyce. Okay, the only Google meaning that I was told that I found on the internet, which my mom sent me, said lover, intelligence, and confident. That's what it told me. But if you like had really asked me before I like Googled this, I would have said my name really don't got no meaning. But how my mom did get it is because back in 2003, when American Idol was on, there was a girl named Trenyce. She was 4th place, and that's where my name came from. Now, if you ask me which family member said it gave it to me, my mom will say she gave it to me, my dad will say my grandma. So it's really just like, I don't know. And that's why my YouTube name is OnlyTrenyce, because it's not that many Trenyces. I've met one, but let me get back into these questions. But that was just the end of personality questions. So we're gonna get into college questions. So my major is economics, and I minor in public health. So a lot of people don't know what economics is, so I'm really just going to give you the Google definition of what economics is. The social science that studies production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. That's it. I don't know if that's clear enough to you, but it's clear enough to me. If you want to learn more about it, you can Google it too. So somebody asked me what's my favorite thing about my major, and I would say the diversity of opportunities and jobs. Like, if you search up jobs you could do with economics, there's so many different things you could do and so many different pay scales, and it's just so broad. So I really love it for that reason. So next, what is my future plans? I'm just gonna tell y'all what job I want to do. That's really all I'm gonna say. But I want to be a financial analyst, and yeah. Next, dorming at MSU. No, I do not go to Morgan State. I go to a school in Jersey. That's what you're getting. Y'all don't need to be in my business. But dorming at MSU is actually not bad. I'm in the same hall I've been in since my freshman year. I'm in my sophomore year, which is the style of this dorm. I forgot what people always say, but like, me and my roommate, we share a bathroom with another set of roommates. That's pretty much it. So I like my dorm. I'm content. It looks good on my bills. So yeah. Next is college advice. So I'm not going to go really too deep into this because I want to do a full video on this with other college students. So yeah. One thing I'm going to say for right now is reading your syllabus with all your professors. This is how you know how your professor runs. Do they accept late work? When things are due, because sometimes they have the whole outline of the semester, which could also change as the semester progresses. It tells you what you will be learning. It tells you what you need. It tells you their office hours, all that stuff. So it gives you a whole lot of information that you will need. Compared to high school syllabus, you would just read that, you sign it, and then throw it away. Like, that's how y'all really feel about it. Another thing is just using your resources. Like, I feel like back in high school, at my high school, I didn't really see people go to tutoring or ask for extra help as much as I see here. Like, in college, I have gone to tutoring a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, I paid too much money to be failing classes, so I'm gonna go to tutoring if I need the help. Somebody asked me my favorite college memory. So because of the dance team I want, which is called MSU Complexions, you can follow our Instagram. We're a band dance team. So because of being with them, I got to teach my first dance class, like my first open dance class. It was a heels class, and that was just a great experience because I always would watch YouTube videos of like Aaliyah Janelle and like stuff like that. So it was like, oh wow, I'm doing it. But another favorite memory is performing at my first football game. So I started the dance team the spring semester, so it's not football season, of course. So I'm practice assistant this year, and I performed at my first game the other day. Did so good. I was so proud of myself, and I just had an amazing experience. And yeah, that's like I have more favorite memories, but that's like a core 2 right now. Now, last but not least, we have YouTube questions. So, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? So, honestly, anybody that knows me knows I was making videos since like 6th grade. Like, I literally could go into my Google Photos and you'll see videos of me pretending I'm making hauls and vlogs. I wanted to do it for a long time because I just saw it as something fun. It's like recording myself, talking to people, entertaining people. Even though in person I'm really shy, but like, a lot of people say I'm funny, and a lot of people said I should start doing this. So that's what I've done. And you know, of course, back in the day, before I was a legal adult, my mother was not going for it because I bring up the idea. I guess she wanted me to grow, but like now she's all for it. Like, we could be having conversations about it. So yeah. And last is the purpose of your channel. So on my channel, you'll see lifestyle vlogs, get ready with me, and just being a realistic college student. Like, that's really what you're gonna see on this channel. And that was all for the questions, and I hope you felt like you got to know me better. And please stay tuned for other videos, and thank you for watching.